As I mentioned in a prior video, this is the second old video that I found while I was cleaning out my prior laptop that I never got around to posting on YouTube. Much like the first video, some of the same things are going to apply. The audio quality of this intro will be completely different, as of course I'm doing this on two laptops, and I don't tell the YouTube auditor fuck you. So, hey YouTube auditor, fuck you. Now, you'll be able to tell how old this commentary really is. I wanted to do a video on the perks in Ghost, but obviously not one of those bullshit informational videos that these kiddies do showing how to exploit the game. No, fuck all that shit, man. It's a video showing how Infinity Ward should have classified the perks, and it's going to span the next two videos. So, this video and the next video will complete this little series. And since this video was done around December or so, Ghost was only a month old, which means this shit would have been a little bit more relevant at that time. Now the motherfucker's 5 months old, and barely anybody plays this bullshit. So you'll see how this would have been the more relevant video if it was actually posted up initially a few months ago. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to be mentioning that I'll be posting up the next video tomorrow. But that was my initial plan all those months ago. I won't be posting up the second part of this video tomorrow, but it will be posted this week during my normal cycle. So there's no video tomorrow, probably 2 days from now, you will be able to see the end of this motherfucker. But anyway, that being said, here is what I thought about the perks 4 months ago when the game was still pretty brand new. I realized the other day that I haven't done a breakdown of the Ghost perk list yet. Normally, I like to give a little breakdown of how shit works in this game. So I figured, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well give people the details on how each of these perks work. Now, unlike the other channels who will sit here and show you all the cheap ways to get kills and exploit bad players, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care if you want a sound hall with amplifier to get a chem strike, or sit in a room with one doorway in, with 2 IEDs, motion sensors, IMS sentry gun off the grid like a fucking cunt. No. Let all the other channels do that kind of bullshit. My breakdown is how the perks were misclassified. I will say this though. I do like how Infinity Ward created the perk system. I like the fact that you can choose whatever you want instead of being pigeonholed into the tier system like we had before, or having to worry about wild cards and all that other bullshit. Listen, I like that the perks were simplified, and that one perk doesn't do 9 fucking things like it did before. It's like, remember Modern Warfare 2, where cold-blooded kept you off the radar, out of sight of the kill streaks, out of sight of thermal scopes, and you had no name tag over your fucking head? Shit, now you need like 3 to 4 perks just to get all that shit since that damn game. Hell, Black Ops 2 last year pretty much had you spend half of your perks to avoid all the stupid shit they put in the game. And I know some people complain, oh, this point system is confusing. I can't figure out how many perks and equipment I can put on a class. I can't count past 10 unless I'm barefoot or wearing sandals. Ah, shut the fuck up and learn some goddamn math, motherfucker. This shit isn't astrophysics. It's simple fucking math. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 minus 1 is something a fucking child can figure out. The game even color-coded shit for you and put pretty little pictures for kids too fucking stupid to add. So don't give me this bullshit that is fucking confusing. If you played a Call of Duty game before and you got past remedial math, this isn't too fucking ridiculous to figure out. That being said, as much as I like Infinity Ward's perk system, I think they could have done a little bit better. Namely, how they classified each item. Right now, we have 7 categories. Speed, stealth, awareness, handling, resistance, equipment, and elite. Because Call of Duty just can't get away from this fucking word elite in any of their goddamn game. Seriously? How many times are we going to have elite up in this motherfucker? I ain't going to get into this, man. I don't like the 7 categories. I think they could have simplified that shit down to 5 categories instead. Yep. I'm reworking the perks into 5 categories that the shit should have been named in the game, and my 5 categories are convenience, superhuman, video game bullshit, legit, and only in fucking Call of Duty. So, over the course of the next 2 videos, we're going to take a look at the new list of how these categories should be quantified. Convenience is the first category up, and it's going to consist of 7 perks, all of which allow people to be too fucking lazy in this game. That's right, I said it. It allows a soldier to be a lazy motherfucker on the battlefield. So we'll start right at the top with overkill. How fucking lazy must you be not to get a kill and pick up someone's weapon? Hell, you don't even have to get a kill. Someone could get the kill for you. You could just bend over and pick a fucking gun up, man. The fuck? Go out there, bust the motherfucker's head off, and take his gun. There you have it. Homemade overkill. Same with scavenger. Instead of checking a dead body for bullets, you get a blue bag that automatically refills your shit. Lazy? Yes. Convenient? You're damn right. So it goes in the convenience category. Steady aim is another one. Are you really that lazy to learn how to aim and shoot? I mean, really, do you really need your bullet spray to be condensed for a kill? If so, that's a convenience. Stop being so damn lazy and learn how to shoot, motherfucker. focus. Ooh, ow, someone is shooting me and I don't want to flinch. Kiss the boo-boo and make it better. Again, another perk of convenience. The fact that it keeps your shit steady and doesn't allow any gun sway and prevents you from flinching when you actually get shot. Yes, this is a perk of convenience. Sleight of hand, one of my most favorite perks, and it's because I'm lazy. I ain't got time to wait around to reload a damn gun. I ain't got time for this reload cancel business. I want my shit reloaded in a fucking instant. Fuck that shit, man. Again, this is a perk of convenience. Reflex is another convenient item, because for that same lazy motherfucker who doesn't want to pick up a gun, now he can switch back and forth even faster. Or for that shitty sniper that needs a pistol just in case shit happens, you know, people like me. It's convenient to be able to switch out quick enough so you don't get shot in the ass. And finally, the last perk in the category, Strong Arm. For those who aren't accurate with a grenade, or you need to put your IED and motion sensor at the other doorway from the fucking corner you're sitting in, you can throw that motherfucker a good distance to do so. Never mind throwing C4 across the map, and exactly how that shit works. Now, you can throw that sumbitch even fucking further. Again, convenience and laziness. Next category is the superhuman perks. Shit that makes you like a fucking Marvel or DC superhero. So we'll start right at the top. X-ray vision, also known as sitrep. I can see a SATCOM all the way the fuck across Siege. I can see an ammo crate or an IED on the 3rd floor of the building, yet I can't see the cocksucker sitting in the corner 2 feet away from me that put that shit there. Oh, but wait. That's where recon comes in. Throw any kind of explosive device, and now you can see the silhouette of that motherfucker through walls. So guess what? People do have some sort of X-ray vision up in this motherfucker. When you combine these two perks, sitrep, recon, you have the ability to see almost anything through the walls. Speaking of eyesight, did you know that your eyesight is the least reliable sense in your body? Unlike hearing, touch, taste, and smell, sight is the only sense that can be easily fooled every single time. If you guys don't believe me, Google what an Ames room is. You guys will see how eyesight is easily fooled. So, what happens when you add an optical illusion and superhuman speed together? Well, you get quick draw, the ability to aim down sight quicker, or more importantly, the ability to bring your gun up to eye level and shoot people without needing your eyes to adjust. In video games, this is fucking brilliant. In real life, not so much. Your eyesight will not adapt that quickly, particularly when you're trying to focus at something at a distance through one eye and the prism, or in this case, the prism is the scope of the gun. Quick draw doesn't take any of that shit into account. Thus, it creates the superhuman ability to see things without your eyes adjusting. While we're on the subject of senses, let's talk about hearing for a second. Can you hear a motherfucker walking 30 feet away from you? Of course not. Unless you live in an old rickety ass house with ancient floorboards, you're not going to hear someone walking above you on a different floor. It's just not possible. You may hear the rickety floorboards, but you're not going to hear the actual footsteps. So Amplify gives us some serious superhuman hearing powers. Motherfucker, I can hear a mouse fart all the way across the map with that perk, man. Holy shit. And of course, people who want to combine Amplify, we also have Dead Silence, the ability not to make a single sound. Now, there's no question, people have the ability to be quiet when they need to be. However, to not make a sound while running full speed with how many pounds of equipment on? Oh yeah, that's some superhuman shit right there. Not even Jackie Chan himself can be that good of a ninja carrying all that shit. You know, obviously, you can walk slow, or you can do the crawl, or you can crouch walk to avoid making too much noise, but hauling ass with 50 to 200 pounds of equipment with the grace of a 6-year-old Russian ballerina? Oh yeah, not possible. That shit right there, super fucking human. Now, how many of you have ever thrown your cat out of a window? No, I'm talking about no high-rise New York City condo or something. I'm talking about the ability to always land on their feet and keep moving like nothing happened. Well, here we have resilience. Fall 50 fucking feet off a building and you don't take a lick of damage. The fuck? Motherfucker, you can hear ankles cracking, yet not a lick of damage is taken because resilience makes you superhuman to falls. That is some incredible shit right there. Easily defines what a superhuman power is. And finally, we have the most controversial one in this category. We have agility. Now, there is no question that people can learn how to run faster. However, you are not going to get that much faster. Usain Bolt is the fastest man in the world, and he continues to push himself to be even faster. But he's not adding 5 miles per hour each run. It's just not possible. And he's certainly not doing that shit with a perk or even steroids. So how does this magical perk allow us to run that much faster than before. Nobody is going to be able to run 7% faster even with steroids. This is a superhuman perk because without it, it is physically impossible to run that much faster than you could before. Anyways, that does it for the first part of the video. Tune in tomorrow for the next part of the video in which we discuss the next 3 categories in which I would reclassify all these perks. So as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.